Hot 6. In the upper left, we have our very skilled Zerg. He's up 1 game. His ID is...
Starter Curious.
Curious. And his opponent in the bottom right starting location. He's very smart, but this is his weak matchup. He needs to win the next 2 games. He is...
OGS InCa.
InCa.
All right. So, InCa choosing on this map to go Forge Fast Expand. It is the norm.
By the way, I like his ID so much.
InCa?
Yeah, that's a good ID.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good ID.
Why?
It sticks. It's original. It's kind of catchy.
There was a StarCraft 1 pro gamer that went by InCa.
Yeah.
It's not too original then, is it?
Oh, that's true.
Got you there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Got you there, tasteless. But it actually does sound really good.
It sounds really good.
What about Curious?
I don't care for that idea as much.
You don't care for that? I don't really care for it either.
It's a description about something, but it's not catchy enough. You know what I'm saying?
I sometimes like random words as IDs, but like tasteless. But
yeah, no, tasteless is a good ID.
Yeah.
Bomber, for instance, that's a great ID.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty. I mean, you will not forget Bomber.
No, you won't. But his actual ID on the Korean servers in Korean, it's Startail Pokyuki, because that means bomber. So,
Oz is, for instance, a very good ID. You will not forget Oz. Now, you know, the thing people don't actually ever think about or talk about is player ID is actually so important because that's how you're going to market yourself.
That's true.
You know, you get some of these guys.
That's why I made Artosis, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I stuck with Tasteless. Yeah, Artosis is a good idea. It's not my favorite in the world, but it's my favorite now.
Oh, you know
it's
what?
Yours.
Yeah, okay. There you go. You saved yourself.
I saw Artosis like
I was like getting
It's the
angry.
best idea in the world, Tasteless.
I'm like, even if it's not, you're supposed to say it is. I thought you loved me.
I love me. All right, pylon placement here for InCa. Pretty good.
Yeah. It's a good little wall he's made.
I think InCa has more options if he does a build like this. Quick expand. It's the traditional PvZ build.
Forge Fast Expand was definitely the right choice for him here. His one base play I really didn't like all that much in that last game.
All right, he's sending the probe up now towards the Zerg's base. Try to check and see if there's gas or anything else that he can use information-wise. Uh-oh.
Curious has decided to get a gas. I think it did get to scout, so that's actually kind of important. In spite of the fact that there is a Forge Fast Expand going up, oftentimes we will just see a very quick third before getting that gas. Before you spend minerals getting gas, you spend minerals getting more to get you more minerals. But I do wonder if he's just getting that for speed, or perhaps he is actually going to do some sort of different build here against the Forge Fast Expand. Because let's say that he techs up and does something crazy like Mutas, let's say.
Yeah.
That would be really weird against Forge Fast Expand, because what if InCa happened to choose Stargate play? What if he happened to choose a Blink Stalker all-in? Now, speed has been started. He's continuing to mine gas, though. I am so interested into what Curious is going to do with all this gas.
I don't know. Well, he's good. He's got Ling speed now. I don't know.
He may just...
It's pretty unusual.
Yeah. And he's getting another gas. Okay, so he's going to stay on 2 base. He is not going to take that third. Which is, I mean, you don't absolutely have to, but that's definitely
the textbook
current
answer.
norm.
Yeah. More Lings are coming out here.
A couple Zealots out in the map. It's alright to push with a few Zealots for some more Lings. Curious will remove them pretty easily, though. InCa's Zealot Harassment not really doing much in this. Yes. Okay, so we do have a layer going up. Now, if he is going for quick Mutas, as opposed to, let's say, quick Infestors or something, I'm going to be a little bit surprised, because InCa, he's not throwing down a Stargate, so it would end up being okay, but he can't know right this second that there's no Stargate.
Yeah.
And if you go like just a Stargate +1 push or something against a quick Muta user, and you're good with your Phoenixes, I mean, you're in a great spot. You're going to feel amazing as Protoss.
And we have a bunch of gates, so he's going to do a timing attack.
Yep. He's definitely going into, it looks like a 6-gate with +1. And if it's very stalker heavy, that would be quite nice against quick mutas. The layer is done, but we don't see any tech yet. There goes Spire. There it is, Spire. Okay, so if he goes like stalker and stuff, we're going to have to just see a ton of spines go up. But, I mean, this is going to be very hard for him to hold.
He's got an Overseer. He's going to get inside here and see exactly what's going on. And that is when this is going to trigger the alarms in Curious's mind. He's going to say, uh-oh, this is a serious timing attack. This is not going to be a long game. Probably no more than 5 more minutes in this game.
Yeah. And Curious is actually going to just throw up a ton of spines, which is the correct answer here. All he wants to do is stall this slightly, get enough spines out so he feels comfortable. I'm surprised he's only going up to 3 spines. Because really, all he has to do right now is stop this attack and be able to counter with mutas and kill some probes, and then he can win. But he has to have enough at home to stop the attack. He's saving up for his mutas. He's going to pop 7 or 8 mutas the second that Spire is done. And he's taking another base during this time.
Yeah, the other base actually surprises me.
Yeah, that surprises me as well, Texas. Well, if you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, it's like, well...
He's going to get a Robo and a Twilight.
Oh my god, he's expanding. This is not actually a 6-gate attack at all.
I guess he... No, you know what probably happened? He probably gave up on the 6-gate after it got spotted. After it was spotted,
Could
he
be.
was like, he was probably like, oh, wait a minute.
And
all right, well, I'll just expand.
The thing is, normally it's a 7-gate, so maybe his plan all along was just to go 6-gate and take a 3rd. But...
that was not canceled.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
All right, so we have a ton of mutas moving out through the map right now.
And...
oh my god, and...
I feel like InCa is so inexperienced in PvZ, I'm amazed that he, for instance, doesn't have a cannon.
Yeah, he has no cannons.
in his expansion. I mean,
well, I gotta say, as I said before, it's a little bit risky to play this build against a Forge Fast expand. Curious did gamble some.
I feel like Curious has InCa's number, though. I mean,
oh, he definitely does, man. And oh, that is beautiful.
Oh my god, that
slowing
was
down
so
Blink.
good.
That's exactly what he needs right now is Blink too. All right, so I mean, this is so bad for
This
InCa.
is just so bad for InCa, yeah.
I mean, he's not ready for mutas. The muta's already there. He's never gonna stop this rush of mutas, man. It's gonna be so difficult.
That was a nice interception there.
And luckily for him, he does have a lot of gates. He is getting Blink already. Oh man, hurtful.
Damn,
Lots of
he is
probes.
really utilizing those mutas.
19 probes killed.
Oh my god. Well, mark that over 20 now. And, man, I don't know. I mean, Curious is like so many miles and miles ahead of InCa right now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, if you catch Protoss off guard with mutas even for a second, that's why a lot of people right now are like, mutas Imba. Well, they aren't. It's just you really have to know what you're doing to deal with them. And, well, InCa he got caught off guard a little bit here. This was a weird build from Curious to do against a Forge Fast expand. So a lot of people will go Stargates.
Whoa, nice force field there.
Force fields, yeah. Absolutely.
But that's a lot of Mutalisks.
Right now he's just trying to get those sentries. And, well, he's going to kill a few of those red stalkers as well. But taking too much damage on those mutas. He's got to be careful. Blink is done.
And he's going to go over here once again, get more probes over here.
And InCa may stabilize. But Curious is going up to 4 base during this. 30 probes killed.
Jeez.
Ouch.
Oh, man. Wow.
That is just ouchies.
All right, he's starting double upgrades over here at the Evolution Chamber. Actually, he's going to start triple upgrades. This was actually a way of playing StarCraft 1 ZVP.
He does have
mass tier 1 units.
Yeah. Well, at this point, he's killed a lot off. And he does have the Baneling Nest, so he might go Mutiling Bane, which a lot of people do like to do. But you got to be careful. First off, he's got to target down sentries like he was doing. How many sentries are left? Let me check. Only 2. It's not likely InCa will make any more sentries this game just because he needs to use his gas on High Templars so desperately. So in that case, the Banelings can be useful, but if they get stormed, if there are a couple sentries in there, things can spiral out of control for Zerg. Those Banelings die quick to Side Storm, I'll tell you. Target those. Yeah, there you go. Another sentry down. Very important to pick those off right now. And even though he is losing mutas quite often here, he's up by 30 drones.
It just doesn't matter. I mean, and look at the supply. It's 168 to 110. Protoss can't leave because the Mutalisks will go in there and kill off all the probes. So, I mean, it's kind of a sad situation. Basically, Protoss is going to have to get to like 180 or max out.
Yeah.
And seal off the expansion, either take another expansion or wall himself in and attack.
Yeah. Well, in come the mutas once again, just doing whatever damage that they can. Nice harassment by these mutas. Take out that sentry. There you go. No more sentries out. Yep. That's going to make Banelings super effective. Or much more effective than they could have been. All right, so +2 Mutalisk attack on the way. 1-1 about to finish for the Zerglings.
Yep, Zerg about 25 supply away from being maxed out.
Yeah, he's making more spines, taking more bases. All these correct things to do. Curious playing a great game after a successful 2-base Muta opening. Muta's just such the thing to do right now in StarCraft 2.
Well, they're just you can harass so much with them.
Oh yeah, people are starting to really get the hang.
Well, once you wrap your head around the concept that you can actually, if they leave their base with an army, you don't have to deal with the army. You just go into their base with the mutas and kill the probes, and then when they come back in there, then you leave again.
Yeah.
And that's actually very hard for a lot of people to deal with. Even, you know, the better you get, the more you'll see it and experience it. Eventually, there is a point in time where
I see mutas almost every single game. And the muta's coming in again. Not enough cannons, though. He has no true defense there. The Stalkers are all mightily out of position. No High Templars to speak of. Does blink in, but he hasn't even killed a muta on this one.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Wow. Well, there are Side Storms about. And he's actually not watching in his main. The muta's getting stormed all to hell. Oh my god, we didn't show it, but the mutas are gone.
He lost every single muta. He lost, well, actually, yeah, that actually happened.
All right,
Damn.
So this is the moment for him to tech switch. He doesn't want mutas anymore. Absolutely not. He is tech switching as well. He's getting some infestors. He's getting a lot of lings. He's gonna make a lot of banes. He's got to be careful though. Well done, Side Storms and Blinks against the Banelings can get super cost efficient, and now there's only a 40 supply difference. That attack was unneeded by Curious. It was not the best attack.
Well, he just shouldn't have lost the mutas.
Yeah.
He could have.
And here we go! Oh my god. He's going to want to split some Stalkers out. You know, you really need them spread out. And, oh, beautiful. An Archon in there, tanking Banelings easily.
He's closing in. Zerg is at 167 to the 125 of the Protoss. He needs to stay on the creep, back up, regroup, make more stuff.
Ultralisk Cavern is on the way right now.
36 lings on the way right now.
As well as 2-2 is about to finish. A lot of Lords being taken out.
We're going to lose too many of these things. It's going to be supply block.
Curious,
did you just mess up?
We will see. The Banelings just running by. Nice. Oh, beautiful fungal growths on those Stalkers, but is it going to be enough? Oh boy. Infestors being picked off left and or right. The 2-2 Zerglings and Banelings doing a great job. More Zerglings on the way, but is this enough? Is this the critical mass of Stalkers that he needs? This would be the most miraculous win.
I know. Well, you know, the thing is, he lost all those mutas. He needed the mutas with this. He lost I don't know, man. I mean, Zerg has a lot of bases, a lot of money. Kills off the 2 Overseers. InCa's losing more and more and more. I mean, Curious says he's now supply blocked.
Yep. Well, 6 Ultras on the way. Those might be able to make the difference.
Well, you can micro against Ultras pretty easily with Stalkers.
You certainly can. But he is on creep right now. He has a limited number of blinks. I think that InCa may have pushed in far enough.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to try whatever he can.
He killed the spawning pool, which is, or he's about to, and Curious is already remaking it. So that's really
you know what he might actually end up doing is just backing up and just sacking his main.
Yeah, going up this ramp might not be, well, he's just going to go anyways.
He's going to do it. Let's see if this works.
And it might. Oh, sick fungal growth. Another beautiful fungal. And these Ultras making quick work of what they can see.
Wow, okay, yeah, so he's fine now. Note he's kept some of those up there.
Good job right now by InCa, but InCa's down to 58 supply, Tasteless. He has almost nothing left here, and it looks like Curious just gonna barely hold off this crazy attack from
he's
InCa.
so barely held that off. Now he is gonna lose these Ultralists, but he just needs to keep making stuff back at home. He just made 50 Zerglings.
5 Infestors as well, and InCa just will not have what it takes to kill this all off. Curious still has a bunch of mining bases. Spaces all over the map with that mini-map. An Immortal is trying to be on the way.
And I think that's the end. He managed to drive the Protoss all the way back home. The Ultralisk died, but that's okay because, as you can see here, the Zerg now has enough. He's got
he's up at
Zerglings,
160.
Yeah.
60 supply for InCa. He's making an Immortal. I don't think that's going to be enough against all of this.
Now, you know,
oh boy.
In this situation, I don't expect InCa to leave right away because if he leaves using Code, he might as well try everything he can to get through this.
Certainly.
But now it looks like Curious will come in here with the killing blow.
That's right. You see, we got Infestors coming up there. A lot of Banelings as well. Doesn't matter how good you are at Blink. This army is going to kill that army. Oh wait, there's my Templars. Oh. And at this point, Curious doesn't even care what he's doing with what.
He's just making stuff.
Just going to bungle those to death. Can't blink against that.
It's why Infestors are such a good response to Blink Stalkers.
32 supply to 193 Tasteless.
And this is going to be GG any second now.
Pretty safe to say it's over.
And I don't think there's really much else I can say, guys. Curious is even being very efficient in how he takes out InCa at this point in time.
Yeah. Well, InCa, probably just collecting himself.
Yeah,
saying,
digesting his loss.
Back to Code A for me.
Well, that's too bad, because, InCa makes for some great games.
Yes, he does indeed.
And
it's fun to watch InCa. He has his own style for sure.
All right, GG. That GG was a little bit overdue. It's okay.
Indeed.
Curious. There is your winner, Curious.
Round of 16 in the GSL, Code S for Curious. InCa down to the round of 32 of Code A, very distraught over that loss.
InCa's an emotional player.
He is.
And that's fine. It's okay,
I have to say, InCa made it really close after Curious made that blunder. You don't want to attack into a turtling 3-base Protoss when you have the entire map. With all those units that he kind of wasted in there to kill off that Nexus and whatnot, I really feel like he should have just invested in getting his macro still going, maybe make 1,000 spine crawlers, make sure you have your Greater Spire, just have everything ready, because when InCa comes out of there, he's already so far behind. Yeah, but then when he lost all that, so cost kind of inefficiently, it allowed InCa to come out with a pretty sick army. And after a few good side storms, man, he almost came back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to say? InCa is good, but PVZ is a matchup that... and would you agree with me on this? It's not one that you can be as sneaky in, especially early on, unlike PvT or PvP. And it doesn't seem to suit his
It's a lot harder to.
And if you notice, InCa's builds were very different from a normal PvP build. I would say he should probably focus more on your textbook orthodox traditional build.
Well, he should really... You're right. He should grind out something like a 7-gate Blink Stalker +1 or something.
Yeah.
Just something that will win a lot of games.
Poor InCa. I like casting InCa's games, but
oh wow,
I can't.
Up to the round of 16 goes Oz and Curious. InCa to Code A round 2. Bomber to Code A round 1. Ouch. People were probably not expecting that of Bomber.
Kind of the upside-down results of what I was expecting to see today. So Oz and Curious move on, and their journey continues in the GSL Code S.
Indeed.
Next match
on Monday. Slayers MMA, FXO Gumiho, Slayers Yu-Gi-Oh, and Liquid Zenio.
That's another great
Old
group.
MacDonald had a farm. E-O, E-O, E-O.
All right. We will be casting that for you guys on the 16th of January.
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Korea. Probably Sunday wherever you guys are.
Yeah.
Except you Australian guys.
Singaporean nerds.
Yep.
Yep. Filipino nerds.
That's right. Got a lot of them, man.
Malaysian
We met those
nerds.
guys.
You know. We got a lot of nerds out there.
Yeah.
I love the nerds.
I do too. That's why I'm in the GSL.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
tasteless.
you for joining us today, guys. It was a real treat casting these games.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon with more awesome GSL Codas action. So until then, I guess we'll see you next time.